Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So we're starting this video in a different location. Obviously, I'm in my bathroom and we're gonna do a get ready with me glow up today. I haven't been feeling the best over the last few days. I posted on my community tab that I just hadn't been feeling really great for the last few days. So I haven't been wearing makeup. I haven't really been doing my skincare at all. So today I wanted to take some extra time for all those things and really do just a little mini glow up at home. And I want to show you some of the things that I'm going to do to make myself feel just a little bit better. So this portion of the video is in partnership with City Beauty. And one of the things I'm going to use today is their Line Smoothing Hydro Mask. So it comes in a box like this. You get a whole box of them and they are individually wrapped. So this mask has serum in it, so it just helps with fine lines, plumping up your skin, helping with dryness, anti-aging overall, just making your skin look and feel better, which is exactly what I need right now. So I'm gonna take this out of its little package. It's very wet. It has a lot of the serum on it. And okay, so you unfold it like this, and then you have to pull off the protective layer. So there's one on each side. So there it is. And yes, I'm gonna look a little bit crazy. So it just fits right onto your face and it just contours to your face. I mean, oh, this feels good too. Very cold, feels amazing. Most sheet masks that you use are made out of like a cottony material, so they feel kind of hard and difficult to fit on your face, but this one literally like contours to the shape of your face. It's amazing and it feels so good. I also like this mask because it's good for sensitive skin. I have very sensitive skin, so I have to be really careful about what I put on my face. It's not highly fragranced or anything, which works really well for me. So I am gonna leave this on for probably 15 to 20 minutes. I'm gonna go make myself a cup of coffee and just sit and probably watch YouTube for a few minutes, and then I'll be back and we will move on with the glow up. All right, you guys, it's time to take this off. I've had this on probably a little more than 20 minutes, to be honest, and this just feels amazing, but let's take it off. Okay, so now I have just like a little bit of the serum left over on my face, so I'm just gonna kind of rub and tap that in. Already feeling 1,000 times better. And I did already cleanse my skin and I did a little bit of my gua sha tool with some oil before I started filming. So my face feels 1,000 times better. So if you need something to just refresh your face, these are amazing. You'll love them. I also love to use this from City Beauty. This is the City Lips, and they come in a bunch of different colors. I just use the clear one the most. The colors are also pretty, but I reach for this one the most. And if you need a lip mask for any reason at all, before makeup, before you go to bed, this is it. I keep one of these in my bathroom down here. I keep one upstairs in my office. I keep one in my purse. They help with dryness. They help to just kind of plump your lips a little bit. If you have a lot of lines in your lips, this just kind of helps smooth them out. And if you're about to apply makeup, you can put this on at the beginning when you do your skincare. By the time you get to your lips, they'll be nice and hydrated and smooth. Actually, I even gave my mom one of these. She is the pickiest person in the whole world. I've kind of talked about that before. She does not like most things. She finds something wrong with just about everything, and even she loves this product. I gave her one of these and she texted me like a day later and told me how much she loved it. So Mom, I know you're watching. comment below and validate what I'm saying is true. But even she likes it, and that is saying a lot. This I cannot recommend highly enough. It's amazing. It makes your lips just look better overall. Gives a little bit of a glossy finish. It's not sticky, but it is on the thicker side, but in a good way. It just feels really nice on your lips, and I love it. I enjoy it. I use these all the time. So I wanted to thank City Beauty for partnering with me on this portion of the video. And I wanted to let you guys know that City Beauty is being so nice and doing a giveaway for you guys, so you can win your own City Lips in clear and your own pack of the Line Smoothing Hydra Masks. All you have to do to enter the giveaway is give the video a thumbs up, make sure you subscribe to my channel, make sure to follow City Beauty over on Instagram. I will have them linked below in the description box, and comment below with what you like to do to take care of yourself for a self-care day or a glow-up day. Comment below and let me know what you like to do on those days, and we will pick a winner in a week. It'll go on from the 20th of January through the 27th. So I wanted to thank City Beauty again for partnering with me. I do have a code with City Beauty. It's Blair35, and that will get you 35% off your order. I will have the link to these products and City Beauty along with my code in the description box. And let's go ahead and get started with the rest of the glow up. All right, let's move on to the rest of my skincare. I'm going to take a little bit of a hyaluronic acid. This one is from The Ordinary. It's the Multi-Peptide and HA Serum. And this is actually pretty new to me. I've only been using this for about a month, I would say, and I really like this. It's just pretty standard hyaluronic acid serum, but it's really thin, and it doesn't leave your face feeling super sticky. It really does kind of absorb in to your skin. I've been trying to do this every day, but I definitely do it when my skin's not feeling the best, which, like I said, I've been neglecting pretty much my skincare and everything else the last few days because I just haven't been feeling good. I also like to wait a few minutes if I can in between steps, just to make sure the product really has time to absorb. Now moving on to vitamin C. The one I'm using right now is the Paula's Choice C15 Super Booster. And in fact, I'm like almost out of it, so the dropper isn't really working anymore. So I'm just having to kind of pour it out on my hands and apply it this way. I like to just press the vitamin C in with my fingers. But while I'm waiting for that to kind of sink in, I'm going to use a little bit of eye cream. This one is the SkinMedica TNS Eye Repair. This is also pretty new to me. I got this for Black Friday, and this stuff, a little bit goes a very long way. So I just use a little tiny bit of it. Also, if you see this little red dot on my nose, it is from Louie, my cat. A few nights ago, I didn't sleep well because I wasn't feeling well, and I couldn't sleep anyway because he was just like on another level all night. He just would not calm down, and at one point he jumped up in the bed, got really close to my face, and of course clawed me right across the nose. So that's what that lovely little red spot is from. And then I'm going to use this from CeraVe. It's the Daily Moisturizing Lotion. This is a really great product for under makeup, you guys, and it is very thin. It's not super thick, but something about it I just absolutely love, and it's pretty affordable. I usually get the one in this little bottle with the pump. My skin just really seems to like this stuff. And it does well on top of all my other products, which I love. Sometimes, you know, when you mix certain things, they'll pill, or not everything works well on top of each other, but this moisturizer does for me. And then last thing I am going to do is apply, also from City Beauty, the Redensifying Brow Serum. I do want to grow my brows just a little bit more. It's in like a little spoolie, looks like a little brow gel you would use for makeup. I just brush that through, kind of back comb it. So that is our glow up skincare for today. I'm gonna go ahead and change clothes and then we'll move on to the rest of the glow up. I do want to refresh my hair a little bit. I curled my hair a few days ago, so it still has a little bit of curl left in it. It's just kind of like a loose wave right now, but I'm gonna just touch it up a little bit. I'm not gonna curl like every single piece. I have some stuff I need to film today, so I'm gonna do a little bit of curling. I like to use a heat protectant. I've been using this one from Paul Mitchell. It's the Hot Off the Press. And I try to just spray the hair before I go in with my curling iron, just to try to reduce any heat damage. And this should be a little bit more of a quick process than curling my hair normally is, because I did this the other day. I'm just gonna curl a few of the pieces, and I use a GHD curling iron. It's 1.25 inches, I believe. I went through and curled some of it, and I've been kind of letting it sit for a minute. And then I'm going to take a brush and just kind of brush it out, because I like loose waves. I don't like super curled kind of waves, curled curls. I like more soft waves in my hair. Okay. Hair is looking better. I'm going to take a little bit of this Oribe, what is this, Anti-Humidity spray, and put a little bit of this in, mainly because of the smell. Love it. Okay, there we go. Hair looking much better. Okay, one more very important part of the glow up is putting on my jewelry, because I just don't feel like myself if I don't have on my jewelry. So these are just my Amazon hoops that I wear all the time. That's another thing about me. If you see me without my gold jewelry on, clearly I'm not feeling very well, because that just doesn't happen. Then I'm just gonna put on my wedding rings. And then I have this little ring from Tiffany's that my husband gave me a long time ago. And then I have this little gold ring that I got. I think I got this in high school, honestly. And I just wear it on this finger. I have my jewelry necklace on that's Virgo. But yes, gold jewelry is very important. It's time for some makeup, and before we get started with that, I'm gonna apply a little bit of eye cream. I've actually been testing out a new one from Bobbi Brown. This is the Vitamin Enriched Eye Base. So I think it's supposed to be like the Vitamin Enriched Face Base, but just for your eyes. And I know we applied our eye cream earlier, but you know me, I do not go in with anything under my eyes when it's been more than like 15 minutes since I applied something under my eyes. I just find it doesn't, my under eyes look so much better if I've applied something like this right before I go in with something. But I saw one of the makeup artists that I follow on Instagram, Melissa Herkman. I love her. She was using this on herself and said this was a really good base for your under eyes. So I've been testing that out, And then I did not apply my sunscreen downstairs when we did skincare, so I'm going to do that now. I'm going to use the Beauty of Joseon sunscreen. All right, I am going to apply a little bit of primer just for fun. I'm not going anywhere or doing anything other than staying home and working today, but I'm going to use the iconic London Underglow blurring primer and just apply this all over. I have really been enjoying this primer a lot. It's kind of like a hybrid between a glowy hydrating primer and a blurring primer. I feel like it does a little bit of both. Make sure I get my nose. Every time I look at my nose with this little red dot on it, it makes me laugh. Does anyone else's cat get up in their bed in the middle of the night or very, very early in the morning and smack them on the face to let them know that they're ready to be fed? I'm gonna go in with the Brow Freeze from Anastasia while I'm waiting for that primer to kind of dry down. Yeah, I don't know what has been going on with my stomach. I've always kind of had stomach issues pretty much my whole life. I mean, I've been to like a gastroenterologist about it. I've had an endoscopy before, and they've never been able to say of any like condition that I have, and I've always just assumed it was like a nervous stomach that I have. Like my stomach just gets kind of out of whack if I get stressed about something, or when I travel, things like that just usually don't agree with my stomach very well. But this time, I mean, nothing has really been out of the ordinary going on, so I'm not really sure what it is, but I basically get like this achiness like right above my belly button, and it just feels like this kind of gnawing pain. It's not like stabbing, like I'm like in severe pain type of thing, but it's just uncomfortable, and when it like goes on and on and on and on, it just gets to be really annoying. You can't sleep very well. It kind of feels like how you feel when you're hungry for like a long period of time and you don't eat. You get like that hunger pain. That's kind of what it feels like, but I'm not hungry because I've been eating, so that's not it. So I don't know what it is. But anyway, it kind of goes through phases where it bothers me, and I guess I'm in a phase right now where it's bothering me. So anyway, okay, I'm going in with Bobbi Brown Corrector under my eyes, the original, because I need some serious under eye help today because I haven't been sleeping very well, so I definitely look like it for sure. So I'm gonna put some of this on. This is the shade Bisque. All right, and then we'll just lightly tap that in. All right, we're gonna use NARS Light Reflecting, of course, because there is no foundation better for a glow up than this one, in my opinion. Although I will say I almost was gonna use the new Revlon one, but I've used that in quite a few videos now, so I figured we'll go back to NARS. Ooh, you know what? I'm actually gonna use the Makeup by Mario brush with this foundation. I just washed it, and I've really only been using it with the Makeup by Mario foundation, but I want to try it with different ones. Yeah, so you basically, or how he says to use it, is you spread the foundation out with the small end, and then you go over it with the larger end and kind of push it into the skin. So now I flipped it over to the larger side, and I'm just gonna press this in. So I'm gonna take the NARS Soft Matte Concealer in the shade Madeline, And I'm gonna use this on my nose where little Louie decided to scratch me. And then I'm gonna do the Huda Beauty concealer in Coconut Flakes under my eyes. Okay, I'm gonna take the A506 from BK Beauty and blend that in. For bronzer, I'm gonna use the Fenty cream bronzer in Butta Biscuit because this one is always a go-to for me. And I'm gonna use the A507 from BK Beauty. This bronzer is so good. Every time I use it, I'm just like, oh, formula, color, it's just perfection. I really wanted to make this video today, even though I'm not like feeling 100%, because I just want this to be a reminder to you that sometimes when you're not feeling good, you're not feeling your best for whatever reason, sometimes you really do just have to take care of yourself and do one small thing that's just for you that will just make you feel better. And it could be anything that you want. For me, it's, you know, spending more time on my skincare and my makeup, but that's just me. It could be taking an hour, 30 minutes out of your day and sitting down and reading a book, you know, leaving the house, going and getting yourself some coffee at Starbucks or Dunkin' Donuts, wherever. Sometimes you just have to do those kinds of things for yourself, you know, and it's important. So today I knew that I wasn't feeling 100%, but I wanted to make this video and just kind of talk about that because it is important when you're not feeling great to take care of yourself, no matter what that looks like or what that is. It's important. Self-care is important. And whatever you can do to make yourself feel a little bit better, you should do it. It would not be a glow up if we didn't use She's That Girl from Patrick Ta, because this always brightens my spirit no matter what. So we are gonna go into the powder first. I mean, look at that color. I'm in a better mood already. Just from watching or looking at this blush. That is a powerful blush. Okay, so I do a little bit of the powder first, and then I will take a little bit of the cream. And I usually use whatever I used for foundation, so I'm gonna use the larger end of that Makeup by Mario brush. Everybody needs a blush that they love this much, that makes them feel so good. Everybody needs that in their life. For me, it is this one. I'm gonna set my face with some powder. I'm gonna use the Haus Labs translucent powder and the number 55 brush from Sephora collection, and just lightly set my face with this. You guys, I was so disappointed in that Milani powder, the Milani Conceal and Perfect, the new one. You guys, that is such a good powder, but the color of it, a lot of you commented on my drugstore video and said that you could see it when you applied it. It added a little bit of color to my face, which is what I thought as well when I was applying it. And it makes me so sad because that formula is very good on that powder, but the color, I don't know what happened with that. Anyway, kind of reminded me of this one, but this one, it doesn't add color, which works better for me. Now I'm gonna fill in my brows. This is the L'Oreal Brow Definer, or Brow Stylist, I think is what it's called, in Ash Brown. For the eyes, I'm gonna go into this palette. Such an oldie but a goodie, the Too Faced Born This Way Natural Nudes palette. I love this thing. I think if you're a neutrals person and you don't have this, you will love this. I actually have been seeing this at TJ Maxx and Marshalls recently, so be on the lookout. If you don't have it, it's definitely worth picking up. So I am gonna take, I think a mix of this shade, Nude, and Seashell. So one's a little more cool toned, one's a little more warm toned. And I'm gonna take a little bit of both on a 212 from BK Beauty. And I'm gonna start applying this on my lid and feather it up into the crease as well. Obviously, this is a glow up video, so I'm gonna do what makes me feel really good, and pretty much a very neutral, simple eye and a winged liner lately has been it for me. So that is what we're gonna do today. I like to mix those two colors together because one is more cool and one is more warm, so they kind of balance each other out. Honestly, might not even, I was gonna do some sparkle on my lids, but I might not and just do the liner. I'm gonna take those same two colors on a small brush and apply them on my lower lash line as well. For liner, I'm gonna go in with this one. This is the Maybelline Hyper Easy. We're gonna try this again. If you've been watching me for the last few weeks, you'll know I tried this for my Maybelline video and I loved it, but then after that I was having a really hard time getting it to come out. It's like the tip of it was getting dry. So I've had it stored upside down for at least a week now and I haven't used it, so fingers crossed it works. Okay, so the eyeliner was a no again. I was able to do like part of this eye and then it started getting dry again, so I had to switch over to the Physicians formula, and that's the one that I finished it with. So let's move on to mascara. I'm gonna curl my lashes with my Tweezerman curler. Okay, I'm gonna use the Tartelette tubing mascara today. I just have a little mini. I've been kind of talking about how I'm unsure of tubing mascaras, but I will say this one I like. If I had to choose one that I've tried, I think it would be this one. I just wish it came in brown is the only thing. Last, for the lips, I still have a little bit of that City Lips on my lips, but just enough that they feel hydrated but not super slippery. So I feel like I should be good to use lip liner. So I'm gonna use Nude Truffle from NYX. I'm gonna take a little bit of Dolce Vita lipstick from NARD. I love this color. It literally goes with everything. And then I'm going to take Fenty Gloss Bomb in Fussy. Alright you guys, that is going to be it for this glow up video. I hope you enjoyed. Believe it or not, I actually do think this helped me feel a little bit better. Not 100%, but I feel much better than when I started filming this video. So it's just a reminder for you, if you have a day where you're not feeling great, do whatever you need to do to make yourself feel better, no matter what it is, whether it's makeup, reading, going to get a coffee, spending time alone, whatever you need to do it for yourself because it's very important. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Make sure to check out City Beauty. I will have the link and my discount code listed below for you as well. Thank you for watching. I will list and have everything that I used today linked below. Make sure to subscribe and follow me over on Instagram at simply.blair and TikTok simply.blair1, and I will see you next time for another video. Remember, simply be you. Bye.